Hi, it's Daniel from Inventors Masterclass. I work with inventors on generating income from their innovation, no matter what, whether it's commercial, industrial, consumer, it doesn't matter. They're the same 6 steps of commercialization. So you can apply what you can learn from any of my tips and tricks into your project if you like. Now, weekly coaching classes that I have, I get asked questions, and occasionally one of them comes up that's worth talking to on a broader basis. These are to explain what leverages are. A lot of people ask, what are leverages and why are they so important for a cornerstone investor? Well, I'm going to explain to you one classic leverage that could make a difference for you if you're looking for under $500,000 in, or let's say under $2 million for investment in your commercial project. So let's assume that I have invented a new wheel alignment process, and I can do wheel alignments for $50, and everyone else out there in the industry, it costs them $100 to do a wheel alignment. Now, they're selling their wheel alignments for $250, and I could do the same thing if I wanted to, but I can capture market by dropping my price without starting a war. How do I do that? Well, I go to, let's say you own a chain of tyre stores, and your tyre stores, you might have 30 with 1,000 customers each. We'll call it 30,000 customers, which isn't much. Well, let's just assume you've got that. So I want to build my machines. It's going to cost me $1 million, and I'm going to be left with 12 machines at the end of that $1 million. Because as well as the research, I've got the development, I can actually build those 12 machines. So I come to you and I say, give me $1 million and I'll go and build 12 machines. And the first 10 of those will go into each of your outlets. And we'll do an agreement where you can do, for the first 6 months, you'll be the only one with one of these machines in the state or city or whatever it is that you trade in, whatever your jurisdiction is. And I'll give you an opportunity to advertise $99 for a wheel alignment and a tyre check. What's going to happen? You're going to get flooded with business. You're not going to make much, just $50 per wheel alignment, but you're also going to get people in who can get the tyres checked, and your average sale value is not going to be $50, not going to be $100 or $99. It's actually going to be probably around about $400 to $600, depending, because anyone who needs a wheel alignment really needs tyres as well. So that's a reciprocal trade. Then I could also give you a research and development, a collaborative research partnership. I could say to you, instead of giving me $1 million, I want you to pay $1 million worth of bills as and when they become due. So the first one might be buying the steel. Next one might be CNC pressing or design. Third one might be metal fabrication. Fourth one might be hydraulics guy. The fifth one might be a control box. Sixth one might be testing and certification. Whatever it is, at the end of that, we have a good machine, which 10 machines or 12 machines, which we can utilize. But more importantly, you get to pay that money in as a collaborative research partner. So if you talk to your accountants, and I'm not going to give you accounting advice, but you could find that you could get a research and development grant associated with your contribution, because you're no longer putting money into the company, you're actually putting the outcomes of the research and development into the company in exchange for equity. And therefore the money you're spending on R&D is directly associated with this project, and therefore you should get a research and development concession on your tax. And that's usually immediate. It's usually around about 50 cents on the dollar. In Australia, it's a little bit less. So if you can do that, that's just two reciprocation, or two leverages you could use: reciprocation and also R&D, collaborative research partnership. There's lots of others. We use 14 when we measure these against different projects. And that's why when we do a presentation to an investor, it's a very customized presentation. We only generally would do 4 presentations to get funding, but every one of them is costed down. So then let's say $1 million in that example means that I can make at least $1 million in sales and also give you back $500,000 in research and development tax concession, and therefore what's it really cost you to get involved? And that's the point. Okay, we'll see you on the next one. If you like these, by all means, go below, click into and join our Facebook group and get these daily into your email. Just 1 minute or 2 minute videos just to show you quickly some different points, finer points on how to get your project moving. Thank you.